afternoon, meteorologist Hunter Ward here with your update looking into the weekend. Got another front that's going to be moving through. Totally different classification. It's going to be an overrunning precipitation type event. Have some upper level energy, but we won't be dealing with too much of an upper level load that's going to be cut off or anything. What it does look like is a strong northern stream is going to move down and could potentially mix with that southern stream that's going to be pushed in by a high pressure that's developing in the southern Atlantic. Will create somewhat of a baroclinic zone over all of North Carolina, and that northern stream will induce some wintry precipitation around the area. Not exactly sure how this is going to unfold. Models typically do very bad with these overrunning precipitations. I think back to December 2017, we had a similar situation occur, and so bear with me. We'll put together our best forecast and then go from there. I want to thank Red Wolf Contracting Services and CP Cruising Company. Red Wolf can take care of all your roofing needs, and CP Cruising Company is the people to call to take care of your taxes. Adriana, she is great. So let's look at the Grimes-Tice Anderson downtown Asheville camera. So wanted to show you guys something also under the WNC Webcams tab. I created a new link here for you guys where you can check these cameras. Here's the Lynn Freeman Bush Realtor camera. It gives you this live update look, so you can kind of switch back and forth real quick. BannerElk.com live camera. See, you can see it very quickly up here in the corner, and then you can decide if you want to go to the link or not. The links are still, of course, down here below, but I've also embedded them throughout. Maggie Valley Cabbage Rose camera. Got a few kinks to be worked out with it, but there's your Bryson City Better Homes and Garden Real Estate Heritage Bryson City camera. So you can see TJ Hooper Nationwide camera. All these pull up very quickly here. Then you can quickly go to them also and view the larger screen. You can do that as well here on the left-hand side. Once you get into them, you can switch very quickly between the two. But kind of gives you a neat starting point for beginning there, and helps you kind of navigate a little bit easier than what I was initially showing. So that's neat, new for the webcams, and will be useful here moving forward. They had 30 to 40,000 views here in the past couple days, so you guys really seem to like them, and I hope you get some good use out of them moving forward. We've got 3 more, possibly 4 coming for you here in the next 2 weeks. So we'll expand that webcam network. Let's talk about what's going on with the weather model. So some locations still seeing snow. That northwest flow still kicking in. Should see that dissipate in the next 4 or 5 hours for those high elevation locations. Focus is going to turn to this next stream that's coming through. Looks to be, Thursday night through Saturday time frame. Time frame's a little bit difficult to nail down. It looks like it could be a long duration storm or 2 separate waves. So I'll have to nail that down over the next 2 days of what exactly is the situation. But it looks like we have 2 waves of energy that could come together and will move through western North Carolina. So let me put this into a easier view for us here, the forecast loop, and then we'll go down and I'll just run this out for you and show you kind of how the models progress. Here you can see this low pressure is and this northern stream. See, this northern and southern stream start coming together, and we get a baroclinic zone that develops here. Look at that high pressure pushing that air in. High pressure up here, that just creates low pressure in the middle, squeezing together of those two zones. That pushing together and that force will occur. So here you can see as we run the model out Thursday afternoon, as that northern stream dips into western North Carolina, we start to see precip switch over to a rain-snow mix. This model dissipates that for just a second as another wave moves through. And check this out. So by Friday morning, heavy snow developing across western North Carolina as that high, it's almost creates some type of omega block up there. It's kind of a hybrid omega block because it's not natural. But you've got the low developing in the middle, and you've got 3 high pressures developing around it. So all this, so the high pressures circle like this, low pressures like this, high pressure clockwise, low pressure counterclockwise. So you've got a high pressure out here, all that air funneling here. High pressure here, all that air funneling here. High pressure here, all that air funneling here. Something is going to happen here. You can see that low pressure pop. So check this out. European model runs through and gives us another foot of snow for most. Wow. Really deepens that low. Warm nose, not a problem. Check it out because the low, low's not strong. We don't have a strong low. We don't have a warm nose. And so there's no warm nose issues. Really, the deformation feature moves through on Saturday morning and it clobbers, the central portion of North Carolina. And so let's show you what the snowfall totals on that. Let's see. Pull into just a single image here. And then we'll go down. Total accumulated. So here you can see what that model drops. 11 to 12 inches of snow all around western North Carolina. Hammers you guys down in western North Carolina as well. This could be you guys' event down there to get some decent accumulating snow. These these areas that get, they don't get that high pressure when we have cold air damming. That warm nose moves in. Right at the surface, it creates a difficult barrier of air for snow to get down to the surface. And so you can see here, this doesn't have the warm nose. It's not showing the warm nose at all. And that's a consequence of there not being a super strong low pressure. So I do think that this is a better look for those in western North Carolina. We have said that before, but the low pressure just doesn't look to deepen as much. We'll see what comes to fruition here. But the European model is showing this. The GFS, on the other hand, let me switch over to the GFS. We'll zoom out to the nation view and give you kind of an overview of what the GFS shows. And we're also, honestly, we're in short range model territory as well. So we'll show you those here in just a second. Surfaces on the GFS. So we'll run it out. Started hour 75. You can see it's got the precip Thursday morning. It's trying to focus it in on two waves. Ejects a little bit of a low. And then the second round, they've both got the second entity. So, we've got good model agreement, similar to what we had with this last storm of, that there's another system that's coming through. It's not like we've got the model saying one's going to happen and one's not. Here's this low pressure. The GFS is actually deepens that low a lot more. Doesn't have it moves the high pressure a little bit. It's slower with the storm, so that's what you're seeing. Still gives western North Carolina and all of North Carolina a decent snowstorm as that low deepens. I'd like to think that the European model has a little bit better handle on this. It's similar to the Canadian model as well. Let's show you the Canadian and how it progresses the system. So here you can see Canadian model running out, that strong high pressure coming in. And there's your Canadian model. Saturday, much quicker. So a lot of uncertainty with how exactly this system's going to unfold, but I do think that we see accumulating snowfall again on Friday. Friday looks to be the best time frame for that. But like I said, I'm going to do a video every day to help you guys kind of nail down this forecast, get prepared for the weekend. I've got weekend plans to go out of town as well, so this may affect them. I had plans to go across the state, and this may not be the best system for me to travel in. So I've got my eyes on it, and I'm watching it for you. Let's show you what the NAM model depicted as well. So a little bit out of its wheelhouse, but we're really starting to see, though, that all the models have this baroclinic zone that develops across the southeast. So here you can see the NAM runs out, and it's developing that baroclinic zone right there along, you can see it's got the next low. Excuse me. It's got the next low coming in. Then this really just reminds me of 2017, December 2017. We had a system real similar to this occur. You know, there wasn't much make of it. Most weren't calling for much snow. I believe I went for 6 inches or so, and most places ended up getting 9-10 inches of snow. And so I think I went with 6 to 9. So, you know, a difficult forecast here, and you don't have all the aspects to analyze just yet. We're waiting on we'll get the short range models here pretty soon. If I remember correctly, the NAM nailed the overrunning precipitation along with the 3KM NAM. So I'm real interested to see how that progresses here in the next 3 days. And we'll watch for that. I'll keep doing video updates for you guys. You can check back each day on my YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe. You'll get a notification when that video goes live. And give the video a like. So check back soon for more information. And we'll try to nail down this forecast for late Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend. Have a good day.